So along here, I'm going to do a screencast today on how to evaluate logarithms. Okay, evaluating a logarithm. Remember, the logarithm is just an exponent. Okay, so when you do logs, I'm just going to right here, that base, the base is listed right after the logarithm. That's 7. This thing here is the evaluated power. So what I'm going to show you today is the really simple way to evaluate logarithms. And the whole idea for this is you always want to get the evaluated power, which is the part in the bracket, right, having the same base as the base. Okay, so this is, and you'll see how easy it is. Okay, so here's this question, and the way we read this is the logarithm of 7 to the exponent negative 5 to the base 7 is. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, it means what exponent is placed on a base of 7 to make an evaluated power of 7 to the, oh, whoops, that should have said 5, sorry. That should have been 5. Let me just go to change that to, can we just pretend that that is 5? Okay, not plus 5, not negative 5. So what exponent is placed on a base of 7 to make an evaluated power of 7 to the 5? Well, wouldn't the answer be obvious? What exponent is placed on a base of 7 to make 7 to the 5? Pretty sure it's 5, right? So if I want to make, in other words, whoops, what exponent do I put on 7 to make 7 to the 5? That's about as easy as it gets. Okay, so here's the way we do it. Okay, here's the way we do it. So here's some examples. So the first one is, what exponent do I put on a, so the logarithm of 81 to the base 3. Okay, so again, the first thing I always want to do is make the bases the same. This is the evaluated power part of the log. So I need to represent that with base 3. Okay, so what exponent do I put on 3 to make 81? So what I can do is, you can see here's our chart. So what exponent do I put on 3 to make 81? Okay, I put the exponent of 4 on it. Okay, so let's go back to the question. All right. So that means I have to put 3 to the 4 there. Okay, so log base 3, sorry, log of 3 to the 4th to the base 3. In other words, what exponent do I put on 3 to make 3 to the 4th? Again, pretty obvious answer, 4. Okay, 4. And that should be a little bit wider so we can see that. Sorry, folks. There we go. It's 4. So then we look at the second one. Okay, so in the second one, what we're doing is the log of 1 over 1024 to the base 4. What we should notice here is we're dividing. We're going to get repeated division. There's no way to take a base of 4 and get to 1 divided by 1024 without doing repeated division. So I know it's going to be negative eventually. Okay, I know that. But again, I want to get a common base, okay, between 4 and 1024. So I go to the 4 here. I turn 1024 to base 4, and I have to figure out what exponent it is. Okay, so what exponent is it? So 4 to something is 1024. 4, 1024, the exponent is 5. The exponent is 5. So I go to here, exponent is now 5. So again, but how do I write that? By bringing it up to the top so I don't have a fraction anymore. Because I want to have base 4, not 1 over base 4. So that's going to be 4 to the negative 5. Okay, 4 to the negative 5. And I'll just make, whoops, no, make this a bit bigger so we can see that. There we go. So 4 to the negative 5. And so then it becomes really easy. What exponent do I put on a base of 4 to make 4 to the negative 5? It's pretty obvious. It is negative 5. Okay, folks? So again, there's a process there, and you may be going, Mr. Long, I don't want to write all this out this way. I don't want to have to show all these steps. Though it's important for you to develop a sound, systematic reasoning approach to this, and very sequential. When the questions do get harder, you have a process to fall back on. Okay, so I do want you to show all of this work, and that's one of the reasons I put it into the spreadsheet. So pause, rewind, go back over this as you need to, and then you should be able to complete the set A questions now on the evaluating logs spreadsheet. Good luck.